Alright, welcome to another episode of the Texas Patriot Channel. Today we're going to do a brief demonstration on a couple of things on the Yaesu. You can see here I've got my WiresX system up on the computer. Here I've got an ftm-400, and here I've got an the new ft3 DR. Some of this stuff you're going to already need to know. This is not an introductory video. It's just actually a video to help out a ham friend of mine. And we're just going to look at a couple of things. Currently, I am set up to talk just on the 400, not tagged in to the Yaesu system. It's not. I'm tagged in just to talk to the 160 repeater in digital. That is the Cold Spring repeater. And on this frequency, I'm just set up to talk into the 150 repeater, which is also in Cold Spring. So if I wanted to just talk on those two repeaters, I could, one in digital, one in FM, and that's currently how it's set up. I can key them up. There we go. No problem there. And then the 160, there it is. So hit both repeaters on that. But what we're going to talk about today, and what I'm going to show you today, two things. One, how to get WiresX into this to where it's going into the WiresX system over here. And then I'm also going to do another little demonstration on crossband repeat with this. There's a couple videos out there on this, and I'm just doing this for a ham friend of mine, so it ain't going to be too technical. So we're going to do the WiresX first. First thing I want you to note is this top band is what I will use. So this also has two bands on it. This top band is what I will use to go into the WiresX system. And actually this bottom band is what I will use for crossband repeat when I get to that point. And that's just how it's set up now. No big deal. So first WiresX, and I'm going to get my lovely wife to come hold the camera for me because this takes me using both hands. So she's going to grab the radio, and you got to keep it on here. All right. So this is just in regular mode, so I'm going to turn it off. Now I'm going to push the red DX button right here. This red DX button. I'm going to hit this GM button right down here. Hold them together. Then I'm going to hit the power button. That is going to power it up in WiresX. Currently it's in direct mode. Don't want that. Push this bottom right button right here. It'll take it into direct. Then it'll take it into access mode. That's called access mode when you see a frequency in there, okay? So now, top band set up on the FT3 146.5. I'm going to hit this little red X button right here. See if I can set these both right next to each other and you can watch them both. So now I'm going to hit this. Do you see it key up right there? It was talking to it there and they just connected. You hear the noise, beep, 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 beep. That's saying you've done a good thing. So now currently this radio is in America Link. Now there's two things I can do here. I'm now in WiresX. I can come in here and I can push down here on this bottom button or bottom screen. It's a touch screen. I can hit all and it's going to pull up a search now. Now I'm on this and this is now talking to my 400 and it's now going into the WiresX system. Okay. So I hit the all button. All the channels come up, and if I wanted to, I could hit America Link right there, and I could go in. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, see, it just told me I did a good thing. I'm connected. Okay, then I'd hit the back button because I don't want to see all that noise. And there I am.
I'm East Tennessee, just at the foothills of the Smokies.
Sorry about that, and somebody chimed in. So I am in America Link on the FT3 through the 400 and through the WiresX system here, and you can see that the America Link room pulled up with all the people in it. So
good job.
I have some cousins that...
And I'm not going to be able to change it until they drop off. That's one of the things you should know about that. It's a pain in the butt to get off of it.
Someplace down there, and I'm supposed to go down with them one of these
See if I can get out. See?
Never made it.
It's not going to let me get out. Now, I got to be quick.
Over on that interstate, I forget what it is. I want to say 4. I'm not sure, but I'm just playing around, like I said, learning how to do this.
Sorry about this, guys, but I can't do anything about it.
Get better at it.
All right. Not fast enough.
If not, there's a few others.
All right, so what we can do, it's waiting. Come on, let me out. Let me out. All right, we are out.
Yes, I usually go down at Easter time, and I have a daughter that lives in Charlotte.
Here's what we're going to do.
And, I usually go down there.
I'm going to try.
And it's usually the after Easter that they go down to the Tennessee and do this fishing trip.
It's got me locked in, guys. Sorry about that.
Native trout. And I just...
Let's see if we can't get out that way, because they're going to be talking forever.
They're looking at...
And I'm still going to be locked in.
Maybe doing it. And if that's the case, I may try to make it 10.
Yeah, it's a good time of the year. I mean, it's in September, depending on what part of beginning or end.
We're not going to be able to get out of this, guys, so I'm just going to turn all this off. It won't take a minute to get it back up. Alright, so turn this back on. It was in Wires X last, so all I had to do was turn it on. In order to take this out of Wires X, just so you know, you have to push that, and that again at the same time to turn it off, and it will take you out of Wires X. Alright, let's hope this will allow me to be out now. As soon as I can turn this thing on. There we go. Alright, get back into Wires X again. Frequency 146550 here. Frequency 146550 here. It's in Wires X. You can see it right here. Wires X node. Hopefully an Amber Alert won't do us again. So we're in Wires X, as you saw at the beginning of the video. Wires X node. We're on 146.550 here. 146.550 there. Okay. Now I'm going to hit this. The two radios will talk to each other, and you will hear us bleep 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 if I am good to go. So here we go. Two radios talk to each other. There they go. I am in Wires X, and it is currently in the America Link mode. If I click on that, it's going to open it up. I don't want to do that again because I won't get out of there. Alright, so we are in Wires X. I'm going to go to the Lake Livingston room now. So I just click that, then I hit search and direct. And this keypad, you just start typing in the letters you want. So I want L. And you always have to hit the arrow, you always have to hit these arrow overs to get to the next letter space. So L, A, K, E, and I'll hit the, let me get that out of there. And we're gonna have to start over because I unplugged it. Just gotta love it. Wires X again. There we go, we're in. Search and direct. I'm gonna hit the search and direct again, right there. And now I'm gonna type in the word lake. Arrow over, A, arrow over, K, arrow over, E, and then I'll hit enter. And there's Lake Livingston. Just touch it and it will take me into the room, and you will notice up here, over here, I'm in the Lake Livingston room, and up here I'm in it, and right now I'm the only one in it. KO5K may be listening, but he's going to be listening on the 160 repeater. So let me see if he happens to be on. And when you do this, you cannot talk through the mic on that, right? You grab this mic, nothing gonna happen there, okay? Because I'm in through here. And if you'll watch my screen when I key up, let me turn this other volume down. All right, here we go. KO5K, KG5ENK. And we will see if he's listening. So when I mic up the ft3, it turns green. That means I'm in the Wires X system and communicating. KO5K, KG5ENK. Alright, he is not listening, but that's okay. That's how you do the Wires X through the ft3, through the 400, into the Wires X system. And now I can walk around my whole 25 acres with this HT, and it will pick up through the antenna and hit right into this radio, no problem. I've tested that out, so works great. I can go 5-7 miles around the place on this ft3 into Wires X through the 400. So that's how that works. Now we're going to take it out of Wires X. Okay, get out of Wires X. We will hit and hold that. Alright, we are now out of Wires X there. To get out of Wires X here, I need my wife to come hold this again. Alright, so I'm going to hit this DX button again, hit the red GM, turn it off. Let's see if that worked. Turn it back on. Oh, nope. Alright. So what you need to do is just turn it off, and then when you go to power back on, hit these 3 buttons again. The red GM, the red DX here, the red GM, and the power button. And there, it started up in regular mode. No longer in Wires X. This is no longer in Wires X. So now we're going to do crossband repeat. To do crossband repeat, we're going to drop down into the simplex. So I was up here. Alright, so all I got to do touches go down there, because that's what I want to simplex in on. We come down here to this bottom band, and I should have it in memory. Let's see if I do. Up, right there. So that's what I want to go in on. And then I want this top band of the Cold Spring repeater. Oops. Wrong one. Let's see where my Cold Spring repeater is. There it is, right there. Alright, so you're going to have to hold this again in a sec. Just so we know, simplexing 144.05, simplex 144.05, and that will be the cold. I'm going to crossband over to the 442. So if my wife will hold this again, what we have to do now is turn this off again. Alright, we have to hit 1, 2, 3 buttons at the same time, and then while you're hitting these 3, holding these 3 buttons down, then you want to hit the power button. I do this with 2 hands. So I hit those 3, I reach up, power on.
Evening WB5HCM repeater. The time is 21:55 hour.
And we got right in on the repeater on the call. So you will notice on here, right here it says TXX repeater. You can do nothing on here now. You can't touch it. You can't change it. Oh, you can change it. I did not know you could do that. You can. So let me figure out where I got to go. Oh, back to the Cold Spring repeater. Yeah, I hear you. It's not liking it. There we go. Alright. We are locked in on the repeat. You push the mic. It's not going to let you do anything. Now when I key up here, watch this. Let me make sure all the volumes are turned down. It gets a little crazy. There it is. So I'm keying up, simplexing in, crossing over, and getting onto the 150. We'll see if anybody's listening. KG5 ENK, testing, crossband repeat. Kilo Golf 5, Echo November Kilo, testing. And that happened because I'm too close to the radios. But it is what it is. And nobody's listening, but that is how you crossband repeat. So, for my friend, the question that we have left to answer, and I already know the answer actually, is if I had a second radio sitting right here, if I had another 400, and I had this one on wires X, and I had this one just on regular FM, I could, on this top band, I could tag into wires X, into the 400 into the computer. Then I'm in the wires X system, wherever I want to be. And then on this bottom band, I could tag into a second 400 that was sitting right here, not on wires X, and do crossband repeat. Because all I need is that simplex to get in. In order to get out of this, all I have to do is turn this thing off. Gina, come hold this. Hit the 3 buttons again. Mega pain. Power up. Now I'm in regular mode. I'm no longer in crossband. And you know that because this isn't grayed out. They would both be grayed out if I was in crossband, and it doesn't say X repeater right here. Alright, now I'm still simplexing. Alright, 144.05, 144.05. I mic it up. It's gonna, see? But it's just now it's not crossbanding over. So when you're in crossband repeat on the 400, that's all you're going to do with it's crossband repeat. So one more time, I'm going to do both these real fast. I don't know why. Alright, wires X, we're going to turn it off. Hold the DX, the GM, and push the power button at the same time. Alright. That's in wires X. So I'm on 16550. I need to be on that top band. 16550. See here, we're going to hit this red bottom X button down here. They're going to talk to each other. I am in. And I'm currently in the Lake Livingston room. If I want to lock in, I just hit it. And now I am live. You can tell when I mic up the ft3, I will turn green here. KG5 ENK, testing. So I am in. It's just nobody's listening to this frequency right now. So that's that. To get out of wires X, I need my wife to hold the radio again. Got to turn it off, turn it back on by pushing the red DX, the red GM, and the power button. That is going to take it out of wires X now. It's in regular mode. So now I'm in regular mode, no wires X. Now I want to go into crossband repeat. Turn it off. Hit the 3 bottom buttons over here, then hit the power button. You can see TXX repeater. I'm in, I need this to get to where I need to get it. And I didn't do that. Let me turn this off again. Need you to hold this again. So one of the things you want to make sure before you do this if at all possible, is have this thing where you want it. And I need it in memory mode there. And then I need to be on what I want. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. Right there. Alright. So before you turn this thing on and crossband repeat, you need to make sure you got everything set the way you want it. So now I got to turn it off, and it just changed it again. So I'm accidentally hitting this knob when I go to turn it off. There we go. Now 3 buttons. Power on. Now it's right. 146,550. Right here, 146,550. We're good there. And let's see if this is going to fly. Because actually, I need this on 144,005. So 144. Take it to 05. I have it in memory, I just didn't put it on there. Just because I'm doing a video. Alright, there we go. Now I'm simplexing across. $144,005, 144,005. There it is. KG5 ENK testing, testing. Kilo Golf 5 Echo November Kilo testing, testing. Alright. That is it. Crossband repeat and wires X function on the ft3. I know it's not a real scientific, great camera job on this video, but I just wanted to throw it together for a friend tonight because he was asking. So, God bless y'all guys, and God bless Texas.